Good morning, everybody. We have what seems to be an incoming update. What we're looking at here today are the patch notes from the Chinese version, the NetEase version of Diablo Immortal. What we know from the past is that most of the stuff that we see in here is similar to what we should be seeing in the Diablo Immortal that we play over here, the Blizzard version of the game. Some things vary a little bit. Some things come a little bit earlier to China and then come to us, but it seems that we can get some good information from this. Additionally, I have another article with a bunch of leaks. I cannot verify the source. It's not one that I've used before, but I'll get that towards the end of the video with less certainty of what's being said inside of that one. I want to thank Red October for pointing both of these out to me. I'm going to go through this one in full, reading the lore and all. It says Diablo Immortal will resume on September 21st. So it looks like they're saying that an update's going to be coming on the 21st of December, which is only 6 days from today. And which is crazy. Like, I feel like we just had a big update, by the way. I love this. The anniversary celebration will begin in June, and the new chapter of Immortality will be revealed in July. The Dark Universe will become its first new professional Mad Knight, or the Blood Knight, in the past decade. Now, Diablo Immortal, which is forging ahead, will reignite the war and launch a new version of Dynasty Ceremony. If we recall, this is all done, sorry, I was a little bit down there. This is all in Chinese and converted over to English, so sometimes language can be a little bit odd. So this Dynasty Ceremony, whatever that is going to be happening on September 21st. The autumn wind sweeps across the sheltered land and the beacon is about to be lit. Adventurers quickly follow the guidance, climb to the pinnacle of glory, and start a new adventure. We've seen this image before. New mechanism, super burning battle to the peak. What the heck is this? Sanctuary is full of fog and challenges. Only by working together can we keep moving forward amidst the surveillance of demons and enemies. Adventure is never a solo battle. A new version of Dynasty Ceremony will be launching soon with the comprehensive overhaul of the Union PvP gameplay. What's the Union PvP gameplay? The new mechanisms bring more strategic and tactical choices, more flexible strategic confrontations, and more exciting battles. The war is about to break out. Now, in the note that I have from Red October, he directly says to me, he says, Echo, this just posted over in China. New Shadow War mechanics, question mark, new zone, question mark, new dungeon, question mark, and he linked this article. So maybe this battle that we're talking about right here, this union, this Dynasty Ceremony, has to do with the Shadow Wars. That'll be pretty cool. We'll see what that's all about. We're getting very vague hints of it right here. Whether it is the think tank who makes suggestions or the practical team who relies on micromanagement to win the team, you can have a lot of fun with the new Union War. The new version is about to open. Hurry up and join hands with your comrades to write your own legend. Let's pursue the highest glory together. Now, this image right here, isn't this the image that we have from the Battle Royale mode? I believe it is. Glory upgrades the immortal destiny. Who will dominate? All right, so actually this right here may have something to do with the Battle Royale, since that's the image they're utilizing there. I believe. It's tough to tell. Glory upgrades the immortal dynasty. Who will dominate it? So this has something to do with these shadows versus the immortals. Dynasties change. Who is in charge? Shadow immortal conflict. Past glory will not be lost in the long river of history, and the medal of the immortal still tells the story of that glorious journey to subsequent adventures. Are they talking about how there's the whole documented thing that tells everyone who has been immortals and how long their reigns were on the wall? I wonder if that's what they're talking about. The old and the new alternate and the gears of fate turn again. The new version of Dynasty Ceremony reaches new heights of glory and greatly enhances the rights and interests of the immortal camp. There is also an exclusive cloak to remember the glory of the past and repay the immortal's grace of protection. There's also an exclusive cloak to remember the glory of the past. Is it like wings? And replay the immortal's grace of protection. I wonder, so when you become an immortal, you get like a cosmetic, the immortal cosmetic. I'm wondering if this is something with that. Or maybe it's just the same cosmetic. The new copy reveals the long-standing secrets of the hometown. The story of Loric's dynasty is considered the greatest tragedy in the Diablo universe. So do you really know the family's entire history? By chance, the adventurers will set foot in a familiar yet unfamiliar place. However, things have changed and people have changed. Monsters are everywhere here now. A frightening aura overflows from the entrance, and there are ruins everywhere you look. Is this a place of rumored treasures or a purgatory on Earth? If you push open the door covered with historical dust and go deep into the underground corridor filled with mist, you can find the secrets hidden in the history of the dynasty. This image right here looks like a portal. So maybe, Red did say, he said to me, new zone, new dungeon, wondering if this is a new zone or a new dungeon portal. But it seems that there's, what did they say here? They mentioned something about an underground corridor filled with mist. I wonder if we have like a cave dungeon or something like that. I like the sound of it though. It sounds good. Underground corridor filled with mist. Reducing the burden again and saying goodbye to the pain of leveled combat power. Okay, what's going on here? Let immortality return to darkness. Crush the immortal anger. The new version of Dynasty Festival will continue the core concept of the burden reduction in Diablo Immortal. Reducing the burden. This sounds like a quality of life change here. The reduction, the burden reduction. Continue to deepen the reform of Immortal 2.0 version and launch the third shot of the burden reduction for everyone. Let adventurers have a better playing experience. All right, so right here, it seems like they're having some kind of an immortal quality of life change. Something that's going to make it easier. I know that having been the immortal, or not the immortal, but an immortal, it can be daunting. There's a lot of stuff to do every day, and it seems like they're lightening it up in some way. Hopefully, they're not reducing rewards as well. Starting from the gameplay mechanism to make the team more flexible, starting from daily activities to greatly improve the efficiency, starting from the experience bonus to make growth no longer restricted. In the accompanying new version of the Dynasty Festival, Dark, God of Destruction Immortal, will make targeted reforms from multiple angles to promote the rapid rise of the unknown. Help veterans enjoy the game freely and easily embark on the new adventure together. All right, so seems like, again, we have stuff changing. Maybe some changes to the rewards that we're getting in as an immortal, if you're one of the immortals. Remember, they did just make it so that you could buy a daily legendary crest as an immortal as well, so that was another quality of life change. And right here, the bottom and last piece. The war is coming. How could we not fight? The new version of Dynasty Ceremony is about to kick off. Let's meet on September 21st and go through the fire, create our own path, and build a new dynasty with friends. All right, so that's what this post has to say. Now, remember, I do have another article, which we're going to go through in just a moment. So what I'm getting from this, quality of life changes for immortals. I'm getting a new zone, possibly new dungeon, maybe both right over here. And it seems like they're changing how the whole Shadow Immortal battles are going to go, which could be cool. I mean, we've been doing the same Shadow versus Immortal battle for a while now. If we have something new, maybe an alternate, maybe we could do both. I'm not sure. That would be kind of cool. And here, I thought this, I'm still stuck on this right here. I think this may have to also do with the Shadows versus Immortals. Although this Crusader just brings me to that image of Wild Brawl. So I'm not 100% sure there. But this is what I could pretty confidently say. We've seen things that are said here in the Chinese blog actually happen, whether they happen in the same time frame. This is saying September 21st. Who knows if it'll actually come to us over here on September 21st, or if they're going to come way later, if at all. But like I said, what we've seen here has been fairly consistent. Now, we also have this. This came through. This is some Chinese blog, Reddit-like thing. I have zero idea if any of this is true. It's all very different information than what we just saw in the past one. So this is what, actually a couple of people sent me some of these images yesterday, and now I got this article from Red. According to the information revealed by the meeting planner, the future updates will mainly include, this is data mined information, and this is not data mined information that I received from my data miner. I don't know where this came from. I just got it and I'm going to share it with you. Take it with a grain of salt. And we did actually get something else here. Oh boy. So remember that dungeon that we were just talking about right here? We have this screen right here. Well, I now just got this as well. A new copy of Tristram. Exploring the place where Diablo's soul is imprisoned. That's what that fine print is. Exploring the place where Diablo's soul is imprisoned. So that is equal to this. That's what the text is saying right there. Very cool. That literally just came into me right now. Back to this right here. Combat pet system, long range melee, picking up materials. Combat pet system. Wow. Actually, I recall in talks with Blizzard a year ago, I know they had no plans of adding pets. I wonder if they changed that. Would be great. I would love pets. I would love something to actually pick up my stuff, pick up the resources that I find along the way. But whether that's coming or not, it seems like it may be something different from this. Long range melee, picking up materials. Okay, cool. We have werewolf PvP gameplay. That must be another PvP mode. I don't know. I mean, werewolf. That reminds me of like Lone Wolf. Remember Halo Lone Wolf? It was like solo, so it was everyone for themselves. I wonder if werewolf PvP is like a solo game mode. Diablo and chicken PvP gameplay. Airdrop teamwork. The game has been updated. Diablo and chicken PvP gameplay. Sounds cheesy, but I have no idea what that's about. A new roguelike gameplay. Vertical screen meet pigeon. I don't know many games that have gone from a horizontal screen that you could then also play vertically. That would be weird if they did that, to actually make a whole, like a new game mode with a new resolution and change of how the screen looks. I feel like that would be a lot of work for them to do. I'm not so sure about that. New servers, season system, load reduction, BD strengthening, lifting war and other restrictions. Okay. New servers. We have not seen any new servers come. We've only been seeing servers combined. Union war optimization. Okay, so the Union, we're hearing that again. We heard Union in the patch notes we just saw as well. 8v8 up to 12 battle. 8v8. Right now it's like, what is it? 60? 60v60 or something huge. You can do a lot. 8v8. That's interesting. This stands out to me because they use the term Union War, which we just saw used in those patch notes. New map. Stabrak. New dungeon, Church of the Strumen. Confrontation between light and darkness. So if this is apparently the new dungeon, a new copy of Tristram, that does not meet up with the Church of the Strumen that they're claiming right here. New plot, face-to-face with Diablo. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to say. That sounds cool. Optimized demon god. Teamwork, improvement rewards, and sense of participation. This is all very foreign to me right here. Optimization of the Immortal camp. Is this like warband stuff? Providing more powerful buffs and exclusive cloaks for the Immortals? Whoa, wait a second. We saw something over here. Where was it? That's the dungeon. There is also an exclusive cloak to remember the glory of the past and repay the immortal's grace of protection. Exclusive cloak. Exclusive cloaks for the immortals. All right, this seems like the immortals are, this seems to be legit. It's in the other one as well. So let's see the whole number 11 thread. Optimization of the immortal camp. Providing immortals powerful buffs. More powerful buffs for the immortals. Exclusive cloak for the immortals. The exile war, the rite of exile, can also be participated in early rotation, and there are also counterattack links in the treasure house gameplay. Is that raid the vault? Maybe there's more things, more defenses or defenses added to raid the vault? Unsure. Number 12, which is over here. Gems development optimization. Auxiliary gems. Stage upgrades. The game has been updated. Auxiliary gems. Don't tell me that we're going to have legendary gems, normal gems, and now auxiliary gems too. I'm still behind on all the other gems. Gender conversion and automatic equipment appearance switching. I've heard a lot of people saying that they want to be able to change their gender in the game. I personally don't care about that at all, but it seems that people do. I can see people being happy if that actually happened. New assassin profession integration. Today there is a major version of warm-up event in the game. The birth of the king, the immortal, holds a huge hand of strength clothed in glorious glory. I guess the content of the major version update on September 21st may include the updates in Articles 6, 8, 10, 11, and 13, as well as the green equipment and legendary gems. All right, so this is a note right here that just came from whoever wrote this out, saying that 6, Union War optimization. We saw the Union War. I mentioned that. 8, new dungeon. Yes, but I don't think that... We saw that there may be a new dungeon, but the name was different, but who knows? 10, optimization of Demon God. Teamwork, improvement, reward, sense of participation. I don't know why they're saying that one, though. Optimization of Demon God. Okay, and here, 11, they mentioned optimization of the Immortal Camp, providing more powerful buffs, exclusive cloaks. We saw that in the Exile War. And he also says, or she, number 13, gender conversion. I didn't see anything of that in the notes that we just read before about gender conversion. Look at some of these images that they have right here. This was from the Blood Knight launch. It looks like it's on stage right there. What is this? Is this one of the pets? I mean, pets would be sweet, man. Pets would be really sweet if we can get those. I just would want something that could like fight alongside me and pick up my stuff. Oh, here are more pets too. A scorpion pet, an owl type pet, some type of a cat. Nice. They have images. I love that. This is the Blood Knight. Is this a Blood Knight cosmetic? Or is this gender switching? Could be either or. Whoa, what are we looking at here? This is a screen. This is like, okay, so when you go into a dungeon, you, wow, you know what this looks like? This looks like someone was at some type of a Chinese press event and snapped a picture on their phone against rules. Because anytime, and remember, I do work with Blizzard, anytime that we have a meeting with Blizzard, we're not allowed to record, we're not allowed to take pictures, there's embargoes, there's NDAs and all that. So this looks like someone was at an event and snuck a picture, and this is the type of graphic that we see when we're going into a brand new dungeon. So interesting stuff right here. Thank you, Red October, for sharing all of this. I'll be linking Red's Twitter in the description of this if you want to go follow him over there. He's my leader of my alliance, of my clan, and also a great friend. But, you know, this is cool. I can't confirm pets. It was not in the patch notes that we just read prior from China, and I've heard nothing of it. This is the first I'm hearing, so I can't confirm it, although I would love to see it. I hope that this is all exciting for you guys. I hope you found some value in it. If you did, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.